Alright, what's up guys? So, Bodycam Edition has uploaded a video titled Creep Caught in 4K Doing the Unthinkable at Six Flags. Yeah, I kind of have an idea, a couple of ideas what it could be. It's one of those things where it's like, fam, even if it's not a person that's catching you, still, I imagine they got cameras scattered all throughout Six Flags to where somebody is going to see you. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that weird behavior where it's like you gotta go out in public and he most likely is taking pictures of people and stuff, probably women. If he's like, yeah, taking pictures of kids, then it's like, yeah, this man, like creepy and just twisted and stuff. But either way, it's like, yeah, somebody to do stuff like that, whether it's a kid, woman, whatever, yeah, you sick and twisted, bro. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like ban him from everywhere. I'm like, have it where it's like, yeah, you can only be in the comfort of your home, all right? But yeah, because it's things like that where it's like, bro, why do you feel like you need to go out and about and do things like that? Like, don't be weird, man. So but anyways, now let's go ahead and get to this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Bodycam Edition for more videos like this. And with that being said,
he thought he would get away with it, but it was all caught on camera.
I need you to fill out this contact information.
Filling out nothing, bro. I'm just trying to see what are y'all.
So I've told you, this will be the third time I'm telling you, right? I have witnesses who confronted me. They showed me a video of you getting close, fidgeting with your watch, with your right hand, and getting close to a girl who was wearing a skirt.
With a watch?
Getting close, doing this underneath the girl's skirt, getting close to it.
Oh, what?
So I asked, right? I asked you
I don't
to
even have a
stop
watch.
at Batman. You kept walking away. I asked to see your phone so we could just end it right then and there. You kept walking away. You told me no.
I don't even have a watch.
So then we brought you here. Yes, you do. I saw it in your hand when we were walking.
What phone was I recording with then?
They said it looked like an Apple Watch.
Well,
so
they said
I'm
asking.
I'm asking to see your phone.
it's like, my thing is this. I'm like, if you ain't got nothing to hide, because yeah, I'm like, I do have an Apple Watch. And if, yeah, somebody approached me on some stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, sure, check. I'm like, all you guys is going to do is find, like, a bunch of TikTok videos and stuff. But, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to, you know, fear or be scared about and stuff. So, yeah, so I'm all like, yeah, I just go show them the watch. I'm like, well, Apple Watches, you can't take pictures off of them. So if you can, then I'm like, it's something I'm going to discover right now. But, no, overall, though, it's like, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm guessing, like, because it is, like, it has, like, a glass, like, thing over it and stuff, so I guess, like, maybe if you hold it at an angle, but I'm like, that's just doing too much. It's like, yeah, I think somebody could notice if you doing this all underneath somebody's skirt and crap. I'm like, yeah, man, that's flat out weird. So, but yeah, if he is taking pictures, it's like, yeah, show them your pictures. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then it's like, yeah, bro, it's one of those things where it's like, all you just gotta do is just show them the recent photos. That's it. You ain't took no pictures of nobody. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
So we can just end it right here and right now.
No, not at all. You're not seeing nothing. You got no proof of anything. All you got is somebody saying, oh,
I have two witnesses saying that you're getting close to females with skirts.
Who are they?
I'm not going to tell you.
Exactly. So
why would I tell you their names?
Nothing.
That puts them in danger. That's not smart on my part.
Nobody's in danger. That's the thing. Like,
why would I tell you a witness's name? What's your name?
I'm not giving you nothing. It's just a
no.
He wants other people's name, but he can't give out his name.
Did you buy a one-day ticket here?
It's just a no, bro.
Did you buy a season pass?
You got no proof.
Did you buy a season pass or a one-day ticket?
No, bro.
You're gonna stay here.
Right now, you're not free to leave. Have a seat.
Yep.
I'm just trying to
Free to leave. Have a seat.
what's going on.
Have a seat.
You got a phone to watch?
Look, so here's the deal, dude. Right now, we're trying to figure out if a crime has been committed, right? Just bear with us, okay? If you don't want to tell us who it is, it's fine.
It said a watch. I don't have a watch.
Okay.
It says
He
skirt.
said you did.
I don't have a watch. Nobody. I don't.
Well, we'll go review the video and we'll check. So you just gotta bear with us. Give us a few minutes.
I don't have a phone. Like I didn't have my phone out. That's the thing.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, who even in the year 2024, whether it's one of them like cheap generic phones or yeah, you have like the highest end of a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone, everybody got a phone, bro. Everybody has a phone.
That's why we're hanging out with you for a
there's
second.
probably dogs and cats out there that got phones and stuff. And like, yeah, they just got it like strapped to their side, and it's just, yeah, it's everybody got a phone, bro.
Second, while we investigate this, you want to give us your information so we can clear this up faster than...
You can wait till the witness comes.
whatever.
Well, they're not coming. We're gonna go get their information then. So.
Like I said, they're already talking to the witnesses. They got 2 of them. So basically what's going to happen if they fill out a witness form saying that, hey, if they saw you and they were disturbed by what you were doing, you've committed a crime. That's called disorderly conduct. They're disturbed by your actions. Whatever you were doing, they were disturbed. That's why they alerted security that alerted us. Right? So that's why you're not free to leave right now. Right? So that's what we're looking at into right now. So, like we were saying, you give us your ID, we get this process going, it would go a lot faster. If they want to pursue charges, the 2 witnesses that they're talking to right now, and you refuse to give us your ID, we'll have to take you back to the station, we'll have to fingerprint you, and we're going to have to figure it out that way. Over disorderly conduct, right? So that's what we're looking at.
And that's at the very least. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. If there's other angles of this and there was something else going on, there could be additional charges. But at the very least, just any actions that alarm or disturb somebody,
Yeah.
right?
I just don't understand how somebody would even say that though.
Right. I get you. And this is.
I want to see. Like,
And we'll go check the video, all that good stuff, man. There's video all over the place. So we'll go, verify with video. But you got to give us a few minutes of your time while we're investigating this, okay?
One officer gathered statements and footage while the other 2 further interviewed the suspect.
Yeah, they got you on security camera, then it's like, you can't, it's one of those things, you can't hide that. You can't hide being caught on security camera. You can't say, oh, it's AI and stuff like this. Security cameras can't be doing those stuff like that.
You don't have an Apple Watch?
no,
Or you watch?
no, I do have an Apple Watch, but I was just checking it. So that's what I was trying to say. Like it wasn't even on my wrist. I was just.
So you do have a watch.
Yeah, I got a
Why'd you
watch.
tell the guy you didn't?
Well, I
Come on, man.
Got caught
We're
up.
just trying to work with
We're
you.
We're trying to work with you here.
don't. It's not like a.
Do you have it on you?
my watch. Yeah, I got it on.
Oh,
you don't have a
straps
band.
or anything.
No, I was just looking for text, and right now it's not even on. So it's like that's all it was. Like you can't even record with an Apple Watch. So that's why I'm like, what are they talking about?
You
know,
could
watch
take
like-
photos with it.
No, you can't. Not mine, at least. Like I could go through it right now and see if I can, but
Oh, wait, hold on for a
I never
second.
did that before. So yeah, Apple, you can't take video with it. You can
Yeah,
try.
because I was
and
about to
record
say,
it,
I'm like, bro, I didn't
but
have my Apple Watch
they
for
talking about
I think over a year. I'm like, I ain't got nothing on here. They got like no camera, nah. Hold on for a second. There is no way. There is no way. Oh, it's okay. So it's not going based off of my. I thought it was like a camera on here, but it's like it's a camera. Like it. So it just stay. Why? That's so weird. Why would that? How would I be able to take a? I guess like okay, if I hold it up somewhere and then I just go. But I'm like, I don't know. That's to me that's weird. But yeah, you don't have like no camera feature on here and stuff. So, but anyways.
Would you be willing to show us your most recent pictures on your phone?
I don't want to do that either.
It was just
I don't want to do anything I don't want. I
No,
don't have to do.
I'm
That's
just-
what I'm saying.
It's just consent. That's
Yeah.
all we're at.
Because they said I was recording on the watch, and I was like, oh, now it's the phone. I didn't even pull out my phone. So it's like,
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, because sometimes the watch is like synced with the phone.
nah.
'Cause I-
don't know how to do all that.
Hey, don't be deleting stuff on your phone now. Come
I'm
on.
not deleting nothing. I'm just going through it.
Telephone. Hey, man. Phone. You were on your phone for a good minute. I'm sure you deleted stuff on there that you did earlier, right?
That's not.
You got Miranda on you. What really happened out there, dude?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was just trying to see.
He really
what
trying to
was
play
going
this
on
like
with
innocent
my
acting.
people.
It's like, bro, if they got you on camera, it's over with.
So you were waiting in line by yourself?
Yeah.
Why did you have your phone and watch on? What were you trying to do with that? Because all right, you're in line. You're in line for that.
I was seeing where they were at
You're seeing where they're at. Okay. So what do you mean by you're seeing where they're at?
because I was waiting for them.
You're waiting for them. So what were you using your phone for? Waiting for?
Text.
Text. Okay. What else were you doing?
I don't even want to say the wrong thing at this point.
You're not gonna say the wrong thing. I'm just trying
But
to figure
if you didn't do nothing wrong, then it's like, fam, what do you have to worry about? That my thing is this. This would have been me. This wouldn't even have been a video. It would have been the quickest body cam video. They'd be like, oh, TMossBoss appears on body cam channel and stuff, but it's only 50 seconds because, yeah, it was a case of mistaken identity or something, or it was like they thought he was doing something, but it turns out he wasn't. It's like he cooperated. He pretty much lived by the stuff that he talks about in his videos. Because, yeah, it's like, if my thing is this. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't got nothing to worry about. So that's why I'm like, yeah, fam. I'm like, I know I ain't do anything wrong, but if I am, then yeah, then you'll see me in one of these like 14 something minute long videos where, yeah, you know, I'm trying to like, oh, I don't want to say this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I ain't showing you this, I ain't showing you that, I ain't telling you my name, even though my name is going across my head and stuff. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, bro, it's. You see, I see stuff like this all the times in these types of videos where they did something wrong. They just don't want to admit that they did something wrong.
I just had a story, dude. Why would someone?
But knowing if that, like, let's say if that had been somebody that he knew, yeah, let's say if that had been like if he has a mom, sister, his girlfriend or wife, or let's say he had a daughter, if somebody was doing that, he gonna check that person over that. So.
Photos. Like why? Why would someone? Because that's not a normal thing someone does. If someone just doesn't come up and say, "Hey,
everybody has their phone out."
Everybody can have their phone out, but usually it's up here, close to their face.
It's not down low.
I know.
So saying I bent down and I was on my phone and I was like that or something.
Or what were you doing with your phone? That's why. Why would someone?
I
make
wasn't
that,
doing anything.
So why would someone make that accusation on you? Like, and like I said, I know you probably just deleted it before we took it.
No, I wasn't even on the photo.
Well, here's the problem. The video is telling us you did.
What was I doing?
Taking videos or photos, one of the two.
Whew, it's hot out there, man. Cool.
Right there.
All right.
He was on it, so there could be a chance that everything was
That's
deleted.
right. I watched the video, right? Can you help me understand what was going on?
I'm trying to figure out too. I gave my side, so.
You gave your side.
This guy is
side.
crazy, man.
What was your side? Did I say your side?
I can't even remember, to be honest. That's why I'm saying I don't even.
He said it was on his phone.
So,
I told him,
I don't want to say the wrong
phone's up
thing.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out why that's not on the same level. Like I said, what phone is that?
It was the one that was stuck in between here, wedged against there with a camera hose right now. Alright, so help me understand what's going on here, man. So we got a bag, right? I watched the video. The camera is clearly positioned perfectly in front of those holes. Okay. I watched the video. I was able to zoom in on the holes in the bag. That's where it's sticking through, right? Got the bag walking up next to people like this, and you're using the watch in your hand without a band, which is weird in itself, to take pictures. That's what it appears to me.
So yeah, that you can do. So like I was saying, it's like the Apple Watch does have like a camera button, so you can so yeah, I guess like what they're saying is that he had the camera positioned in the bag. Then he was using the watch, and I'm like, that is weird to have the watch and they ain't got no band. But yeah, overall though, so like let's say I got like the camera like right here or something, and I want to like take a picture of like something that's above. They don't, and that's weird too. Well, hold on for a second. Let me see something real quick. I now feel like I gotta open up because the thing was black, and I'm like, I don't know if it was like where's that camera feature? Okay. So you can take. Oh, so he was looking at it through the, because I thought it was black, but it was in my desk, so that's why it was black. But you can look through the camera. Dang, that's crazy. That is some insane stuff. Hold on for a second. All right, so like I don't know if you guys could like see my face on there and stuff. That's crazy. That's up where I'm like, if I do that, I forgot about it. But yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man. And then so that he's just looking at it. Wow. And there probably was somebody that he was standing next to in line, and they seen what he was doing, and they're like, bro, what are you doing?
That's what appears to the witnesses. Help me understand what I'm missing here. Is this accurate? Not accurate? What do you think?
Not accurate.
It's not accurate. Okay. Would you have any problem with me going through that phone? Just to prove that this is not accurate. You do have a problem with me. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take your phones and your watch, and we're going to get a search warrant for them, okay? That's the other option. Unless you want to sign a consent form, I'm not trying to sway you in either direction. Either way is I'm going to apply for a search warrant for those phones and for that watch. If there's nothing to hide in there, you want to show me, that's cool. We can be done with this here. You can get your stuff back today. Otherwise, that's the route I'm going to take. I'm going to ask the judge to grant me a search warrant for the phones. Right now, there's enough evidence to charge you with unlawful video recording, right? It's unlawful to take videos of people's areas like that. That's what they're alleging. At the very least, disorderly conduct, right? You got an empty box, bunch of stuff stashed in there, that thing positioned perfectly in front of the hole. It's just odd to me. Maybe you're not doing anything wrong, but I'm trying to understand What could the other possibility be?
Like, nah, he was doing something.
So you don't believe there's any truth to what I saw in the video or what the people are claiming? No? Okay.
Said you drove here. Why'd you bring in an empty shoebox?
Flip-flops. Where are your flip-flops?
I forgot them.
Forgot them, so you brought in an empty.
I thought they were in there, so.
He was carrying an
Okay, it's funny. I know people are gonna probably be all like, TMossBoss, is there a weight difference with the shoebox? It doesn't matter if it's flip-flops. It doesn't matter if it's a pair of Air Jordans. It don't matter what kind of shoes. It could be the lightest shoes in the world. There is going to be a weight difference of a shoebox when the shoes, flip-flops, slides, what else? Self-laced shoes. There's going to be a difference in the weight when you take the shoes out and then put the shoes back in. That's why I'm like, yeah, this guy, all this stuff that he's saying, it ain't making not one bit of sense.
an empty JD sports box, despite the nearest store being over 20 miles away, and no explanation for why he had it. The man was using an Apple Watch in the palm of his hand as a second screen, wirelessly linked to his phone, so he could see a live preview of the camera feed and adjust the angles before taking photos and recording video. The phone's camera lenses can be seen protruding through holes in the bag. He used his knee to position the camera directly under the shorts of the females in front of him, who both appeared to be juvenile.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see the cameras in right there.
So our victims don't have. They have no idea.
Yeah. Wow. We're trying to track them down. We're gonna take you to the police station, and we're gonna call the state attorney's office and go from there. Fair? All right. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back, please.
That's the thing. He gonna have to, like, yeah, and then it's like, with the minors. No, he's gonna have to register as a an offender. You know, I don't know if I'm allowed to say because YouTube be liking the tripping thing. So, but no, yeah, he is gonna have to register.
At that moment, the man was placed under arrest for unauthorized recording after the victim's parents pursued charges.
Yeah,
he was released the
rightfully.
same day, as officers intended to gather additional evidence before obtaining a warrant. On July 8, 2024, a search warrant was approved, and both of the man's iPhones and his Apple Watch were turned over to the state's attorney's cyber lab for analysis. Data extracted from the devices revealed 40 videos of recorded on the day he was at Six Flags.
Wow.
All of the videos appeared to have been filmed from inside the bag, with the camera angled to capture footage under clothing. Numerous images on the phone referenced a website where similar photos had been uploaded. A majority of the images on the site were taken in locations resembling Six Flags,
That's crazy.
and the website was believed to have been created by the man.
Oh,
Investigators also
wow.
discovered numerous videos and images of inappropriate child content stored on both phones.
Wow.
A second search warrant was executed at the man's home 1 month later.
Police Department search warrant?
Anyone else here?
No. All right. So we have a search warrant. So.
He ain't got like, I'm like, you put some pants
Do you
on?
remember me from like a month ago? This is in reference to what we talked about a month ago when we were at Six Flags. You remember that? No? Okay.
What is this for?
We have a search warrant based off of that incident. So if you want to talk, we can talk today.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, I'm like, you got it. I'm like, man, just stop at this point. I'm like, you do this, I don't know stuff, and it's like, fam, come on now.
Well, it's hard when you just wake up and people are in your house, so.
What's going on?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. I'm just letting them finish doing their thing, and then we'll chat.
That's something that you're not gonna just forget about.
Do you have some pants that we can grab you? Do you want us to grab you some pants?
I'm good.
No, hang on. You're going to
hang here for
me.
I need to use the bathroom.
Alright, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait.
Oh, good. Just
You're
relax.
gonna
No, no, just relax. I need to use the
Alright,
bathroom.
Sit down.
I need
We'll
to
get
use
your
the bathroom.
sit down.
Said I need to use the fucking bathroom.
Stop resisting. He knew what the business was about. That's why he's trying to.
Here, just take it, man.
Relax. Stop resisting. Get on the ground. Stop resisting on the ground.
All the way.
All the way.
On your stomach.
Lay on your stomach.
Stop resisting.
Like, yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing with multiple cops.
Enough.
Stop resisting.
You're done.
Get your hand behind your back. Where's our cups?
One of them cop shows like CSI.
Sounds dumb, partner.
If we get you back in the chair, are you gonna sell out?
They probably got an episode.
We will
this.
get you.
As long as them shows has been around, they probably got an episode. They probably got episodes of situations that hadn't even happened yet.
To a bathroom.
Roll over on your side. Put your knees up. Put your knees together real quick. This will help you get up.
No, I'm serious.
Have a seat.
You would have been in the bathroom right now.
Have a seat.
Sit down.
It's crazy.
Hey, relax, dude.
We're getting you to the
The
bathroom.
thing is this: if he was just acting, well, not even so much as like acting normal. Like if he just wasn't doing that type of stuff in the first place, I'm saying it's like, yeah, on August 23rd, you would be able to use the bathroom. You cops wouldn't even have been there. Yeah, you've been at home watching cops on TV. But it's like, no, bro, you wanted to, I guess, like a live viewing of cops. Like, yeah, bro,
You would have gone by now if you had not resisted. All right.
Okay?
I just need to use the bathroom.
We will get you there.
I'm not running or nothing. I just need to.
Well, you just fought us, okay? So sorry if we don't believe you, okay?
All right, here's the thing, boss. You got a piss, right?
I got a bad. Yes.
Quickest way for you to do that is cooperate with us so we can get you down to the street in a squad car.
And then
Back to
you'll be
Gurney.
able to
Once
sit,
you're at
right?
Gurney, dude, you have free reign. You can piss, do whatever you want, right? Is that going to be an issue going
No, I
down the
need to use
stairs, or it's going to be
the
good?
bathroom
I get you.
I don't care if y'all. I don't care. Just let me use it all the time.
No.
No, not yet.
Not
You
yet.
have to wait till we get the car here. Get you in the car.
I just need to use the bathroom.
I get you, man.
My 32 fell off.
Oh, man. We were going to grab some pants.
We will. We'll get you something.
Oh, right there, right there.
Thank you.
I thought they were going to wheel him up out of there. I'm like, why you guys got this man like, what is it, Hannibal, Lecter or whatever his name was? I'm like, yeah.
Pants are coming. Pants are coming.
Like, bro, I can walk.
We're
I'm like, you
downstairs
ain't got to
first.
wheel me up out of here. Like, you guys gonna just put one of them like cannibal bass things on me?
Officers seized additional devices from the man's home and uncovered even more disturbing images. Ultimately, he was charged with 2 counts of unauthorized video recording,
Wow.
2 counts of child, and 1 count of resisting arrest. During an interview, the man admitted that he engaged in this activity for financial gain. As of June 2025, the case remains in the pre-trial stage, with no new developments reported.
Financial gain. All the different jobs that you can have, and you
On June
just
26th,
I didn't even mean
he
that.
thought he would get
But yeah, all the different jobs that you could have, and you decide to go down that route. Yeah, that guy, I'm like, I don't know what your upbringing was like, but yeah, man, that just doesn't even make any sense to me. That's crazy. I'm like, I ain't never been that down bad. My thing is this, you would catch me, and that's something that I wouldn't want to wish on myself or put myself in that situation, but you would catch me being homeless before I do some stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, that's something where I'm like, I could not ever in my life go down that route. I'm like, mess my life up even more. It's one of those things. And so no, that's the thing he don't even realize is that, so like after all this stuff is done, said and over with, he serves his time in prison, and it's gonna probably be a rough time in prison and stuff. But overall though, when he gets out, and then he is gonna have to be trying to like look for jobs and all that stuff. No, there is gonna be it's gonna be hard for him, because people are gonna be all like, Brian gonna hire you. It's like, the thing is this, you could have worked for that place back before all this stuff had happened, before you even got into that stuff. But no, instead you decide to go down the route where it's like, yeah, now people are, they just gonna look at you as a monster and things. And it's just, yeah, he's somebody that, like, I wonder what his upbringing was like, because I'm like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. You do the things that you do. But anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't though, go subscribe to Body Cam Edition for more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.